Good morning, Vlogmas day 8. I stayed at the hospital until like 7:30. So, a pretty interesting night. I have my little cousin I'm taking to the doctor. And that's the first part of my day. Pretty tired. Oh my gosh, it's so sunny. So when I got back home, I was so tired, so I took a nap, and now I'm awake. Yes, I'm wearing the same thing I put on last night to go to the hospital. So what? Oh, what was I gonna say? Ah, oh my god. Oh. This dog, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, are you serious? Oh, she knocked me over. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, girl? So last night it was brought to my attention that there was like kind of a rude comment or whatever. They were saying that I should report it to get it taken down. But just so you guys know, like if you put a video up, the comments are 100% under control. So you can either disable comments all the way, so no comments, or you could put like certain words to get flagged. The comments have to be reviewed by you. You can put all the comments up for review, or you can just leave it open. So I always leave my comments open, and the only time I really delete comments, like I never usually delete comments, is if it's like a spam comment. So if the person's like not contributing to the community, they're just promoting their own stuff, like sending you guys to some sketchy link or whatever, that stuff I delete because I don't want anyone to like fall for it. Usually that stuff already gets like flagged as spam. So when I review the comments that have been flagged as spam by YouTube, you know, I'll just go ahead and delete them. I'll delete like if there's repeat comments. So sometimes, like let's say you comment and you don't see your comment because YouTube for whatever reason flagged it as spam, so you commented again. If there's like repeat, then I'll like delete the repeated. But as far as people saying mean things and all that stuff, like for the most part, I don't really delete comments like that. Like if you see like on my main channel, there's like this one dude that literally watches every single video and comments something like either trying to be insulting but like totally fails at it because clearly like you're a crappy troll, or just something that like doesn't make sense at all. So like, you know, on almost every single video, and I leave all the comments there and I just like whatever. For me, when someone writes like such a mean comment, it says more about that person than it does me, in my opinion. And for the most part, unless it's like insulting one of my subscribers, and when I mean insulting, it's like calling them names and like being super like, just like, you know, if they were saying like racial slurs and stuff like that, like, you know, I believe in people expressing their opinions and all that stuff, and as long as it's done like in a respectful way, or like, I mean, granted, like this comment was not at all respectful and it was totally like off the wall, the one that this person was pointing out, but I still want to leave it up, because what happens is if I delete it, then they'll come back and they'll say, oh, you deleted my comment, you're like hiding something and blah blah blah, and it's like, no bish, I'm not hiding anything. And sometimes, especially with that one dude, I'll like troll him back because he'll comment stuff that's like makes absolutely no sense. And I think one time he commented something like, oh, something about me finishing my shift at Burger King. And I was just like, dude, like, where did you get that from? Like, I've never even worked at a restaurant. I've never worked in fast food. Like, I've never, like, and I mean, even if I did, like, so what if I did? Like, I mean, I can't, it's funny that we've, like, come to this point where having a job is, like, thrown as an insult. If you have a job, you gotta be thankful for that job. Like, it doesn't matter what the job is, because that's what's paying your bills. Like, who cares what someone else thinks of that job, you know? So I just thought it was funny that, like, I was trying to use that as, like, an insult. And it's like, if you're gonna try to, like, insult me, like, you know, at least make it applicable to me. Like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I could block that dude, but honestly, I get some like enjoyment of like reading the hilarious comments that make no sense and trolling him back a lot of the time. Sometimes he'll just write something that's totally incoherent, and I'm like, dude, did you just drop some peyote? Like, what is going on? Because like literally they won't make any sense. But yeah, so that's just like what's on my mind. And like it's probably pretty easy for you guys to find the comment that like this person had pointed out to me. Actually, I should probably check, because if enough people report it, it might have been taken down or marked as spam or whatever. But they had copied and pasted and showed it to me. But yeah, the best part about it was like they said that I called them out, and I was like, first off, like I didn't call anyone out. I didn't say like anyone's name, and by commenting this, you called yourself out. So there's that. Like, I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some work done. Looks like we're gonna have some rain soon. Got some pretty dark clouds. Some dark clouds off in the distance. Hey guys, so I've been a busy little bee, and now I'm taking Grandma to the mall again. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm always doing stuff for other people. In the past I've gotten into like this, not a rut, but I've always put other people's happiness before my own, and there was a point in my life where I was like, why am I doing that? Like, you know, especially when I would get let down, and I always believed, like, you know, treat others how you want to be treated, but that doesn't always work out, and it can be very disappointing in my grandma's house. So we can talk more about this later. I just want to let you guys know what I was doing. Bye. How's Peanut? You don't have anything to say about Peanut? Nothing to say? You really don't have anything to say about Peanut?
I'm speechless.
Why is that?
I was focusing on something else.
What were you focusing on?
Replacing my refrigerator.
And what else?
And replacing the stove.
Yay! So you have anything to say about Peanut?
That will be a separate. That's tomorrow.
So what's tomorrow? Just in case you didn't know, you shouldn't leave your children unattended. They put a sign.
See it all.